Good morning, all empathic sensitive souls. Happy Wednesday to everyone. My nose is itchy this morning. Is someone thinking of me? Does it mean I'm coming into money? I can't remember what the old wives' tale was about an itchy nose. At any rate, how has the week gone so far? On Monday, we drew the card Sacred Pool, and it is: the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. So, my week has been topsy turvy. Well, pretty much every week is topsy turvy when it comes to my work life. There's always some drama going on. And I don't know if people are so dissatisfied with how their own life is going that they need to create drama to make their life exciting. Maybe it's a dopamine fix, or they need something. They're missing something in their life. But it's amazing how many people seem to worry about what everyone else is doing and they don't focus on themselves. Now, I try to be calm, be peaceful, and try to put that out into the workplace in hopes that that's what comes back at me. That is what is reflected at me. And sometimes it doesn't work. I try, but then sometimes I lose my own cool. And then I put myself in my own office away from everyone else until I can calm back down again. And it's not that anything drastic or over the top happens. It's just sometimes it's just the little things, but it's the constant little things that adds up to, oh, I can't take it anymore type of thing. Or this week it was a coworker got snarky with another coworker because of, there's this lack of communication that we seem to have nowadays. There is also a lack of training that seems to be happening, especially in my workplace. They like to have you do a job, but don't really train you how to do it. So then they can come back and zap you because you didn't know. And when they do that to me, I look at them and say, did you train me to do that? Well, I told you. When did you tell me that? And if you told me, did I understand? Did I comprehend what you were explaining to me so I could utilize it? Yes or no? And the majority of the time, it's what, what. You didn't. Do not set me up to fail. And if you want to set me up to fail, do not be surprised when I do not live up to your expectations. Because I'm not a mind reader. I mean, I'm a mind reader, but I'm not a mind reader. And we go through this, it never ends. But it's hard when it's two other coworkers and I'm involved on the periphery because I'm part of the group, I'm part of the team. That's a whole nother argument for another day, discussing teams. But it's a struggle, and trying to keep my calm while coworkers vent to me. There's days I'm busy with my own workload at work. Now, if you want to complain to me after work, that's fine. But I've got things I have to get done. My job is, it's not regimented. I'm not like tied down to one spot, but I know the workflow and I know what I have to do to accomplish the task set before me in a timely manner. And sometimes having people come in to vent their frustrations, it's okay, they do, but I don't always necessarily have the time or the bandwidth while I'm working to deal with it. And then they get frustrated, I get frustrated because I want to help, because I'm the helper, right? Everybody comes to me with their problems to fix. So that's how my week has been going. I'm trying to be the zen, I'm trying to be the calm And sometimes it just doesn't work so well. And it's funny because my one coworker that seems to have issues with every person doesn't pester me as much now because I always ask or state, well, what if they thought this or felt like this, or this is the reaction because of what was said or how you handled it or whatever. What what so now she doesn't come to me to gossip about people, which is so nice. I wish I would have known that years ago. It's taken me this long to figure out how to set my own boundaries and stand up for myself. Because when you're the healer, the helper, but you yourself aren't healed, you lose sight of your boundaries. And you're always there giving, but never receiving, and never setting a boundary so people can't overtake. It's taken me a long time to get to the point where, am I healed 100%? No. Will I ever be? I try every day. I work on myself. I have discussions with myself. I meditate with myself. I try to embody the sacred pool. I try to be peaceful and calm in most situations. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't get ramped up, and that doesn't mean that I don't go off the deep end, and that doesn't mean that there are days where I'm like, ah! But I'm trying it and I'm working at it. I have more days of calm and peace than I do of total chaos, which for me, that's a godsend, especially in the workplace. So be the sacred pool. Be zen. Do your breath work. My niece called me the other night. She goes, "Oh my gosh, I was having a panic attack and your voice popped in my head and said, box." She's like, "What? Box." 4 breaths in, hold for 4 breaths out, and hold for 4. And she goes, after a couple minutes, she goes, "Oh my gosh, my whole body calmed down. My anxiety went away." She goes, "I was able to sleep." She goes, it's amazing. I didn't realize what breath work could do. Ta-da! A light bulb went off. It was great to hear that. Now, I know it works. It works for me. But to hear somebody else say, "Yeah, that worked great," it was amazing. I was so happy for her. Do you ever catch yourself at work when something's going sideways and you just hold your breath? And then you don't realize you're holding your breath until you realize that you can't breathe and you gotta, right? And all that does is cause more panic because now your heart is pounding even more so than what it was. So I always try to take a deep breath in, hold it, and then let it out. It's the letting out part that a lot of times I forget, especially when there's so much going on. And then I have to laugh and giggle because I swear there's days where I almost turn blue because I'm holding my breath, trying to concentrate and get something accurate if somebody's in my office bombarding me. They're going to be surprised when I fall off my chair and I'm blue. I'm just saying. I hope this resonates with you. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your week. Be the sacred pool. Float along in that peace and that calm. That's what I'm going to try to do today. Today is Wednesday. I can't believe it's the middle of the week. It's almost the middle of January. We're already on the 8th. I don't know how fast it's going, but it is, woo, it's a whirlwind. Have a great rest of your week, everyone. Bye for now.